Sure. Uh, Growing up, what inspired you to pursue a STEM degree?
Uh, I liked a couple things. There is a book that was titled "How Stuff Works," and it was nothing of engineering. It was just full of pictures of assemblies of what cranes looked like and what fire trucks looked like and what a computer looked like, and a lot of this stuff, the pictures I was interested in a lot. And then I started watching the show How Stuff Works and how things get made, and I was really liking airplanes when I was a kid, maybe like 10 years younger than you are. I would sit by the airport waiting for airplanes to come in and out and watch them. I still am that way now. So that's kind of what inspired me to pursue STEM.
Okay. What advice would you give to students wanting to pursue a STEM degree? And did you have mentoring growing up? What are some activities you were involved in as a high school student or early undergrad that helped with your decision making?
Yeah, the first one, can you see the first one again?
Sorry. What advice would you give to students wanting to pursue a STEM degree?
Yeah, I think being interested in how to learn uh, is a big one. Not really specifically how something works, but how to learn how to get there, like learning a method, eh, whether it be a scientific approach, an engineering approach, is, and then learning fundamentals of concepts of science definitely helps. That's kind of my 2 cents worth of advice. But uh, did I have mentors? Yes, I had a lot of mentors, whether it was officially or explicitly said it was a mentor or outside of that. I did have a lot of people that I asked and relied on, and I never really asked for advice. I mostly just watched how people operate, and that was the best form of mentorship I got. And I keep forgetting the questions. It's a lot of sentence. Is it what did I do in high school?
What are some activities that you were involved in as a high schooler or early undergrad student?
Yeah, my high school was very different. My high school was not here in the US. It was abroad. So the activities were not available. There were no activities, but there was definitely interest in learning about science. So I took higher level classes in math, physics, and biology just to understand STEM more. So that's as close as an extra activity that I took.
Okay. Uh, I understand that you were working with advanced materials such as polymers, ceramics, or uh, ceramic matrix composites. Would you please explain your research to a high school student, science student in layman terms?
Yeah. If you ever hold a stick on the ground, it's just pretty simple. You can pretty much break it apart. But if you hold multiple of these sticks together and you try to break them, you won't be able to. You'll find it a lot more difficult. So in my field, and I those sticks are small little fibers that we place all together and group by a matrix. Um, and then a composite is formed, whether it's polymer derived or a high temperature composite. Uh, and the applications, if you are everywhere, are if you see any of the race cars or um, that are thin and light and strong, or any of the high end bike material, those are composites. So in my field, I try to learn how to make those sticks, which are the fibers, how to group them together, how to break it, and how to analyze it.
And based on your experiences, what are some of the steps or best practices a student may take to secure volunteering in person or virtual opportunities in your lab or any research lab at a university?
I think being curious, asking around, um, directly reaching out to people and seeing if there is combined interest or similar interest that aligns together. This field is easier to get into, I think, if you're still in the high school. Um, if you're in the bachelor's level, you can start looking at labs in school that offer this field or any other field um, that work in something similar, and then volunteering there. A lot of people are welcoming to host an undergraduate student to teach them something, and for the undergraduate student to do something with them. So yeah, that's what I would think.
Okay, and that's all. So.
Oh, nice.